So this is Ferdinand. That's my name.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too. And what's your name?
Kim Reynolds. I'm Governor of the State of Iowa. Yeah?
So based on the event today, what do you think about the event?
Well, I think it's so exciting to see these young girls have the opportunity to learn how to, to be an entrepreneur, to think about starting a business, what goes into doing that. Pi 515 has just been a phenomenal program that really helps kids and young women find out where they have a passion and then help develop those skills, especially when it comes to computer science and technology. That's the future, and there's so much opportunity in that. And so the more that we can expose the young kids to those opportunities, it's really a positive thing for them. So I love what Nancy's doing. I love what Pi 515 is doing, and most importantly, I love seeing the girls respond to the opportunity.
So yeah, based on that, you guys heard, this is the governor right here. Now the question is, do you think the school should take also a risk on providing Pi funding?
Well, yeah, so I love that she's trying to raise private funds. We actually have a state program. We have that she was able to get some grant funding for that, and so we'll look for additional opportunities that we can partner with the organization to help sustain the model. So, the more we can get it into the schools and into the curriculum, I think that's a really positive thing, and that's really when I talked about work-based learning and apprenticeship programs and things like this, and that's exactly what it's all about. So there's funding there to make that happen. We just need to coordinate with the schools.
Yeah, that's great to hear that. So what other advice will you provide to youth that are in school?
Well, do everything you can to take advantage of these programs, because it really is a great opportunity to find out what you're good at, what you like, where you have a passion, and then you can start working in some of these businesses, earn some money while you're in school, which is always a good thing too, and then it just prepares you for whatever you want to do after high school. So get involved, take advantage of the programs wherever you can, and I guarantee the kids, they'll love it. I guarantee it. It's a really positive thing.
So I appreciate a lot based on hearing those advices. Also, do you think like the COVID affected parents more or the children more, and how can we fix that issue with the Pi being there?
Well, both. And so that's why there was just tremendous learning loss over the time that the kids were not in the classroom. We were able to do some virtually, but it's still not the same as being in the classroom, and parents had to work and trying to make sure the kids were doing their homework, but yet they were trying to work and support the family. And so we want to make sure programs like this, I think, help them catch up and get back to where they need to be. So it's another positive program to help with some of that learning loss.
I appreciate a lot for the time and the time that you gave it to me here to interview and have this opportunity. Also for the people that are watching these videos, what you guys would like to learn from the governor, like your daily day, how does your daily day be like?
Well, I get up about 4:30 and I usually head to bed about 10:30. So, and I do multiple meetings in between. So I host meetings in my office. We do events just like this. I was at a couple events earlier this morning. So every half hour is different, but it's fun. It's always something different. I love Iowa. I love kids. I'm passionate about STEM education and education in general. So tonight was a great way to end my evening.
I appreciate a lot from that. Also, since you've been the governor for Iowa for almost maybe 8 years or 4 years, what have you seen the growth in the growth that you've seen or the growth that you brought to Iowa?
Well, we're seeing a lot of growth. Our economy is doing really well. I love what's happening in the schools. I think this is the future of education. So I think we're finally starting to change kind of what that looks like in the classroom. I love that. Lots of opportunities for young people here. So I think that's a message I want to send to you. Our economy is growing. We have cutting edge careers right here in the state of Iowa across every sector. So find out what you're passionate about. I think Nancy said check on your Google and see if that's going to be here in 30 years. But really, we have a lot of opportunity for kids in here. So I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you.
Also, for the viewer for Alobo Vibe, what do you want to tell them? Alobo Vibes, the viewer, what do you want to tell them?
To do what now?
What do you want to tell the viewer that are viewing this? Alobo Vibe?
We want you to stay in Iowa. There's a lot of opportunity here, so we want to be a partner to that, take advantage of the programs that are here, but most importantly, we want you to stay in Iowa, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.